Welcome to the Scottish Rite Journal podcast, an audio presentation of the Scottish Rite Journal, brought to you by the Supreme Council of the Scottish Rite, Southern Jurisdiction, Mother Supreme Council of the World. This week's article is On Article Writing and Freemasonry by Brother Mark Dreisenstock, 32nd degree, KCCH, and comes from the July-August 2023 issue of the Scottish Rite Journal. The January 1953 issue of the New Age magazine, predecessor to the Scottish Rite Journal, contains an essay entitled Article Writing and Freemasonry by Leonard J. Humphrey, then Secretary of Nanaimo Lodge No. 110, Nanaimo, British Columbia. In this intriguing piece about article writing, pages 43 through 44, Brother Humphrey suggests that Freemasonry is like a well-written article. The author of 70 Years Ago then proceeds to offer several parallels between the craft of writing and the Masonic craft in this eloquent analogy. The well-written article is an artistic accomplishment, and as such is governed by the unities of time, place, and purpose, Brother Humphrey writes. Freemasonry, with its unified ritual and symbolism, is also an artistic masterpiece. A finely crafted essay and Freemasonry, the author continues, are both composed around an interesting idea. Furthermore, a well-written article is built on a psychological framework which best serves its purpose, much as Freemasonry presents an ennobling framework of men living in brotherhood under the fatherhood of God, the grand architect of the universe. Such valuable insights and the article's title itself suggest another important connection not addressed directly in the 1953 piece, that the very act of writing may provide the Mason with a heightened understanding of Masonry's philosophy, mysteries, and even its esoteric treasures. Indeed, in this way, we might better value and appreciate the plain, simple, sublime, universally acknowledged truths which have in all ages been the light by which Masons have been guided on their way. Albert Pike, 17th degree, Knight of the East and West Lecture, Morals and Dogma. To be sure, memorizing Masonic ritual, reading classic Masonic authors, and bonding over riveting discussions on Masonic ideals with fellow Masons face-to-face are all crucial elements of the Masonic experience. So too is the practice of brotherly love, relief, and truth. Yet writing on Masonry, even in a personal journal without the intention of publication, provides advantages. In writing, we are obliged to follow greater discipline in grammar and vocabulary than is the case in speaking. We also arrange our thoughts logically into paragraphs for clarity for ourselves and others, instead of expressing ourselves extemporaneously. Also, in referencing classic Masonic writers of the past, such as Albert Mackey, Albert Pike, and Joseph Fort Newton, we are obliged to verify our sources and reproduce quotes with exactitude. Arguably, the most important advantage to writing is that it is a process that, for most of us, removes us from everyday activities and places us in a more contemplative mindset, encouraging us to discover new insights and connections that might have eluded us otherwise. As the American transcendentalist writer Ralph Waldo Emerson observes in his journals, the writer is an explorer. Every step is an advance into a new land. How true this is for us as Masons, for we are travelers. We close with the reminder from Brother Humphrey's New Age article that the craft of writing, like the Masonic craft itself, involves diligent effort. The writer will have to choose words with care and economy, will have to make practical use of that phrase, skill and assiduity, which we hear during one of our delightful ceremonies. He will have to realize that labor is the lot of the writing man. Like and share this article, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you wish to comment, please leave one, and as a reminder, hit the notifications bell. Any accompanying photographs or citations for this article can be found in the corresponding print edition. The Scottish Rite Journal is published by the Supreme Council of the Scottish Rite, Southern Jurisdiction, Mother Supreme Council of the World. Mark Dreisenstock, 32nd degree, KCCH, Managing Editor. I'm your host, Matt Bowers.